Hello all, thanks for tuning in. Tonight we're going to talk a little bit about this articulated engine. This is what happens when you have two American Flyer Hudsons that get too friendly with each other. They turn into an articulated engine. So A.C. Gilbert in 1938 brought out his Hudson here. And that was a huge, huge jump forward for HO. Nice looking die-cast engine. Very, very reasonably priced. This engine was like $12. You could buy the whole set with some of the die-cast cars here and a loop of track for 25 bucks. In comparison, the Lionel 00, which was introduced at the same time, the engine just cost you 25 bucks. And in comparison, this engine here in that $12 range is half the price of a Varney or a Mantua kit. So the Hudsons by Gilbert and also the Knapp Mountains, which were about the same price at $13, were incredibly popular. And they're popular among the modelers because once you got this, you got a pretty good base of an engine, and then you could play Hide the Hudson. So you bought a Hudson, and then you turned it into something else, because everybody on the block had a Hudson, but not everybody had an articulated. And to put together the Varney Yellowstone, it was going to set you back a lot of money and a lot of ingenuity to put it together. So this is kind of a clever adaptation, maybe not the most accurate, but nonetheless, you have the basic Hudson on the back here, and then you just cut the boilers right here and added another one on the front. The front set of drivers just go along for a ride, so those are freewheeling. I'll dump it over so you can see inside of it. So here you can see basically just your Hudson there, and then this front part here is on this huge swivel. So it can probably go any radius. I'm running it on the true scale track here, but it would negotiate the Flyer track, which is the original Flyer track, the metal base. This is a 48-inch circle, where this is a 6-foot circle here. So I thought it would look too ridiculous to run around on that, but it would negotiate it, no problem. This one also has the adaptation kit that Pittman came out. As originally issued, the Hudson was an AC motor, and of course no one in the scale world wants an AC motor, so Pittman came up with a modification that you change your field and magnets in there, and now this one runs happily on DC. So if there's a will, there's a way. You can turn your Hudson into an articulated. Modifications are also done like this in the S-gauge line of Gilbert, because they started out with some pretty decent looking bodies. They just needed a little help to give them a little more scale look. So this is kind of an aggressive modification from a Hudson, but you will find modified Hudsons out there, and they're fun to chase down. I also have a Daylight that was made out of a Hudson, and then also a Mountain. So thanks for watching. We'll fire it up one more time. So Gilbert only came out with the one engine pre-war, and if you're going to make one engine, they came up with the most popular one, the Hudson. If you're going to make a lot of them, you better make them cheap so people buy them. And then the hobbyists can turn them into other things. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.